Hey guys, this is Ed with 813 Garden. Hope you're doing well. I'm just decided to film a garden update. Right now we're in the third week of March, and as you guys know, we're in Zone 9A. So we really didn't have to slow down much for the winter. Some of my plants, if you look at previous videos, they got beat up a little bit because we were having chilly temperatures at nighttime. Sometimes the temperatures were down in the low 40s, low 40s, high 30s, and some of the leaves got brown and everything. But we've bounced right back. So let's take a look. So right now you're looking at my table with ghost peppers, sugar rush peach, and these are all plants that I've germinated, and now we're gonna sell these. Say hi, Teddy. Um, that's the other man of the house, Teddy. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Okay, and here we have just a few more sugar rush peach. And over here on this table, I have some more ghost pepper. Okay. Okay, moving outside, we have my cherry bomb plant, which has been amazing. If you guys haven't had cherry bomb peppers before, you got to try them. They're amazing. They're sweet, a little bit spicy, kind of comparable to jalapenos, but very, very flavorful. These are my jalapeno pepper plants. So I have about 6 here. Actually, there's 8 here. And you can see they're doing pretty good. And that peppers sprouting out. Okay, looking here, these are my Carolina Reaper. And as you can see, they are loaded with pods and flowers. This guy here, for some reason, it has not done well. He's in a 5-gallon bucket, self-wicking bucket. I've used the same soil, and something happened. I don't know. Maybe the bucket wasn't set up exactly the right way or something, and it's not getting water air mixture. But these two have struggled. But these were all planted at the same time, so you could see they are very, very healthy. Okay, and there are pods everywhere. If you look underneath, you can see Carolina Reaper peppers everywhere. Okay, so this is the main part of my garden, and I've kind of gotten things sectioned off. I'm getting better at this, guys. I've gotten things sectioned off. So this is my ghost pepper section, and as you can see, I got about 8 ghost pepper plants here. Some of the buckets are doubled up, but we have one red there, and I've harvested some ghost peppers from this plant this year, but this is a time where it's going to take off because the temperatures are favorable and we don't have any more cold. So you can see it's starting to have a lot of flowers everywhere. And in a couple weeks, we're going to have peppers on this plant. Okay, in this section right here, I have my Anaheim. This is my Tabasco. This is a hot, forgot. This is a hot pepper, hot banana pepper. That's it. And here is my shishito, which is still struggling. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm hoping that it'll bounce back because it was producing quite a bit of peppers. And so this is kind of a section. I just planted back here a couple sweet banana peppers. And if you watch my videos in the future, you'll see that's gonna sprout right up and become big like these. This section right here, these are Trinidad Scorpion. As you can see, they've just kind of canopied together into one huge plant. And I would move back a little bit so you can see just how big those are together. And same with these. Not as many pods yet, but tons of flowers everywhere you look. And if you kind of look underside of it, you can see it better. Trinidad Scorpion. So I'm really impressed with these plants, and really proud that I figured out how to grow these things, because it's not easy learning this. And this is my bell pepper. It's a grunt, I'll tell you right now. It's not going to produce a ton of peppers, but it does produce a couple every month. Nothing to be impressed about, but it does produce a couple. And you can see under here, there's one right there, and a couple pods right there that are growing. And not much, but still worth it. This is my hot chili. You guys have seen this one in previous videos. This thing just produces chili peppers over and over and over again. Okay, and this is my Sugar Rush Peach. This thing, it's coming back. It took a big hit with the cold weather, but you guys can take a look at my previous videos. You'll see that this thing was growing out of control and producing a ton of pods, and it started back up now. And there's a big one right there, Sugar Rush Peach. So that one's doing good. And these, the first two are Carolina Reaper plants from last year. And we have flowers on these as well, as you can see. And this one has a couple pods, ripe pods actually. They're small. This is the first round for the year. And this is my Purple Reaper. So these turn purple first, and then later on they turn red. Okay. And this plant here is my Chocolate Reaper. As you can see, there are tons of flowers on this one. Okay. This one, Chocolate Reaper, guys, if you're going to grow it, don't get discouraged if it takes a long time to take off. This plant, I planted it, and it took a while for it just to get to be 4 inches tall. And now it's starting to take off, but it seemed to be for a couple months it would not get above, like 4 inches. And I didn't know if the plant was going to make it, but I think that's just the nature of some of the super hots. It takes a while for them to take off, but when they take off, they just start running, This is my Sugar Rush Peach. You can see that we have pods on here already. This is not a very young plant either. For some reason it didn't get tall, but it is producing pods. This is my Moruga Mustard Brain Strain. This guy produces peach colored pods, and it took off last year. So we're looking for big things with this. This one took a hit, and some of the tips of the branches turned brown and they died, so I had to cut it back. But it's going to come right back, and already we're getting new leaves, and it's going to be awesome. And then finally, these are my habaneros. And you can see I got a ton of them. I use my habaneros to make hot sauce. It's the base for most of my hot sauces. And we got a ton of flowers on these. As you can see, a ton of flowers on all of these. And these guys, same thing. If you take a look at a couple other videos, they got beat up pretty bad, and all of the flowers were yellow. or I'm sorry, all of the leaves were yellow. They didn't look good, but they bounce right back. You get favorable weather, they bounce right back. They go back to producing a ton of pods. So if you like habaneros, give them a chance. Once they get started, they are really, really awesome. So these are my habaneros. And there's one with a pod there. So that's it, guys. That's just my garden update. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you, I promise. If you will do me a favor and like the video, go ahead, click the like button now. That helps the video out a lot, and it encourages YouTube to show the video to a lot of other people. So hit the like button, and we're on a journey. I do videos to try to help people learn how to garden. I try to share everything that I've experienced, the good and the bad, and I will continue to do that on this channel. So if there's anything that you want to know about pepper gardening, anything that I can do to help you, ask a question, send me a comment, and I will answer. And if it's something that I think will help you and a few other people, I'll do a video on my experiences personally. Okay? Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. We're moving up slowly. We're getting more subscribers, and I'll keep trying to educate and learn from you guys as well. Take it easy. Like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe.